Good afternoon and welcome to the Cheesehead second ever football watch-along or Spurs watch-along, whatever you want to call it. I'm joined today by Colin. We're going to be watching the Rennes game together. Obviously, looking forward to it after seeing the lineup, which I'm going to put on the screen right now, if technology doesn't fail me.
Technology, you can never count on it when you need it.
Definitely not. Here we go. So we've got obviously Galini in goal, which we pretty much all assumed. I think the back four is pretty much as everyone predicted, with Doherty at right back, Tanganga and Rodon at centre back, and Davies at left back. And we've got a midfield of Skip and Dombele, and I think Lucas will probably play as a number 10. And then you'll have Brian Hill on the left, Bergwijn on the right, and then obviously Kane up front. Colin, what do you think of the lineup? He's gone strong, hasn't he?
He really has, and it's about, like you were right, it's about like what all expected in defense, especially with Tanganga starting, since he's not eligible to play versus Chelsea. The back is what scares me a little bit, just the Doherty Davis combo at fullback. But I mean, we should be able to handle Rennes no problem. I say that, and then we're gonna get smacked or something. But no, this lineup looks great. We've all been crying out for some creativity, and I mean, with Brian Hill and Ndombele in there, I can't see us not, at least looking a lot better of an outfit than we have so far this season.
Oh, 100%. And I think with the attacking lineup we've named, if we're on the front foot, then hopefully we won't have to defend quite as much. So, yeah, obviously,
I'd be fine for like a Harry Redknapp. Like, let's go score 5, they score 4.
At least that would be a treat for us here on the watch along. At least it would be entertaining for everyone, not like that drawl at the weekend, which we
I can't believe you did a watch along for that. That's so funny.
Honestly, it was like torture. It was hurting my eyes a little bit.
I'm glad you didn't just quit. I would have just been like, nope, click.
Yeah, done now. Watch along cancelled. Guys, let us know in the comments. There's 16 of you watching, so let us know in the comments what you think of the lineup. We'll get that all discussed before we kick off in 12 minutes. Do you agree? Do you think it's an attacking lineup? How do you think we're gonna line up? What do you think the formation will be? I personally think it's a 4-2-1-3. Yeah, 4-2-1-3. So I reckon we'll have obviously Skippy and Ndombele as your deep line midfielders, and then you'll have Mora in the number 10, just doing what he wants, really. I reckon. What do you think, Colin?
You're probably right. Part of me though wouldn't be surprised to see Hill a little more centrally. He'll at least drift centrally, even if he does start out on the wing. Kind of, I think, almost an Eriksson type of a thing. You know how we usually started him on the wing, but he was, for all intents and purposes, our number 10. I think Hill's going to be where most of our creativity comes from. I mean, just judging by that match against Pacos de Ferreira, but he was insane all over the place. I mean, I'm really excited. He's the one to watch, I think, today for sure. Well, and Ndombele, we haven't even seen him so far this season. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, but I think you're pretty spot on with your analysis of the formation there.
I think the front three could interchange as well. What was I doing? I can confirm that Harry Winks is not starting today, but we do know that probably means he might play against Chelsea. Let's hope not. Let's hope he's just not playing ever again. I think that's the best remedy for that situation, I think.
Yeah, I'm afraid that he'll start versus Chelsea, but maybe one of these guys will grab the game by the scruff of the neck and make that spot theirs. That would be best case scenario.
Yeah,
you're right. They just put the lineup up on screen on BT Sport, and it's exactly as you predicted.
Yeah, Mora in the middle.
Yeah.
We've got Michael Cook in the comments. Team does look strong. I know he's happy with it. Going out there, obviously, to get the win, which is what we want to see. We want to see Spurs going into games with the intention of winning. So yeah, obviously we've got Caller in the comments where he belongs these days. Come on, you Spurs! Really strong lineup. Caller is calling a win. We'll be harder than people think. 3-1 Spurs. I mean, as long as we score more than one goal, I think we'll be happy here on the watch along. As long as we score any goals, we'll be happy here on the watch along. Give us something to talk about. Unlike,
I think that 3-1 is a really good guess. That would be my guess too. As for a final score, I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet. But that's just like the pessimistic Spurs fan in me.
I mean,
yeah.
The centre backs, I'm confident with. Tanganga and Roden, we know they're solid. It's Doherty and Davies. Davies, to be fair, at left back is not as bad as what Palace made him look. I think he was
and Doherty's
dreadful.
had some good games for Ireland lately too. So I mean, maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There's lots of come on you Spurs in the comments. This one has a blue love heart. So, Chris, come on you Spurs. Obviously, kickoff is at 5:45. I was getting a bit excited with myself, so it actually isn't for another 32 minutes. No.
20,
My maths at 22 minutes.
20, yeah.
22 minutes.
So close.
22 minutes. 22. I got the wrong number in before. But yeah. Guys, keep coming into the comments. Tell us what you think of the lineup. Anything you want to discuss before the game, what you think we could see, what you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to, and we'll get them all read out and we'll discuss on the stream. But yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I feel quite pumped, even though it's the Conference League. It's still a European game, and it's against the team that was in the Champions League last season. So European nights back. Proper European nights. It does feel good. It feels good. And it feels good to feel confident in something. I think we're second favourites for the competition, which I like.
In my heart, we're first favourites, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like being the favourite? You don't like that added pressure, I guess, that comes along with it?
Yeah, I think being second favourites, you're not expected to win it, but Roma are favourites, and I think we're all predicting a Spurs Roma final, aren't we, at the minute as it stands?
I want it bad. I think that would be pretty sweet. Except for we know Jose would want that win more than anything. Yeah, that would be one hell of a match for sure.
Oh, 100%. Bob in the comments. Big up Bob. I know he's working hard right now, but still made some time to pop onto the watch along. Thanks, Bob, for your support. Caller referring himself as a third person is cringe. Bobby not lie. Caller, what do you think of that? What do you think of that, Caller? Honestly,
I have a feeling he's gonna have a piss off Bob coming.
Yeah, I reckon that's what's coming. Chris Barry says he's looking forward to the creativity. I mean, the team we've put out is full of creative players. I think we can look forward to something a bit more exciting tonight. Maybe Nuno's using this to try out his ideas going forward, because it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like a safety first team that he's put out. It's very much seems like go out and do it.
And Harry needs to play himself into form, so I'm glad that he's getting the start today. We've seen with him, once he starts knocking them in, no matter what the competition really, he usually continues it, and we really could use that in the next two Premier League matches. So
100%. I think Tazit here is referring to the picture that went viral on Twitter, which I don't think was Nuno.
It wasn't.
But
Nuno,
if that was Nuno, it wasn't after the 3-0 defeat. It was before, when he was choosing the lineup. So there we go. Vincent, is Skip enough of a defensive midfielder for our lineup? We had 3 in the last game. We don't talk about the last game. We never want to see 3 DMs again. And I'm happy with one. Let Skip be the pivot in the midfield, give that shield for the back 4, and let Ndombele and Mora, because I think it will be Mora in the number 10, let them get forward, let Ndombele create, let Mora run at defences. Like, we want to see this. This is what we want. We don't want to see 3 defensive midfielders ever, 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 ever again. And I think I speak for the millions of Spurs fans around the world when I say that.
I thought I was watching the England national team match with all the defensive midfielders we had lined up. It was
even England don't play three defensive midfielders.
I know two. I mean, yeah, yeah. I was like, "Is Southgate our manager? Did we hire him?" And I didn't even see.
Yeah, no. Let's hope that never happens. Cooler isn't omnipresent. I'm not even going to lie and say I know what that means, but yeah, whatever.
He's everywhere and at all times.
Why don't you just say ever present like normal people? Caller, explain yourself, please.
Yeah, maybe I have the definition of that word wrong, caller. I'm American. Our school systems are bad, so
they can't be any worse than our school systems here, honestly. But yeah, guys, keep your comments coming in. We want your opinions on the lineup. How you think we're going to play, what you think the formation will be, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree. If you disagree, have a reason as to why, because I will ask. Vincent is right here. The caller does work in mysterious ways. We shall not divulge into those.
Hey, and Vincent, your last question too about is Skip enough of a defensive midfielder for the lineup? I don't know. I'm like ignorant to Ren and their team and the threats that they have. So I don't really know if he's enough of a defensive midfielder. I know they've got some key players out, from what I understand, which can only be helpful.
They sold their best player, and I think Doku's injured.
Well, sweet. But sometimes that also makes me scared too. I hope the boys are not putting too much into that, and taking it just as seriously as if he wasn't injured. But yeah, I mean, with that said, I think Skip would be enough of a defensive midfielder. He did so well for Norwich last season,
100%.
And he wasn't with another defensive midfielder then, so.
Yeah, I also think as well, Rennes have only won one of their 5 league games. I think they've won 1, drawn 1 or 2, and either lost 2 or 3, I think. Their record in the league at the minute isn't good. But as Spurs fans, we know that means nothing. League form means absolutely nothing. So anything could happen. I mean, we all remember games where we've been absolutely battered in Europe. So hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Absolutely. And speaking of Europe, and I hate to bring up rival teams, but so it looks like West Ham has a match today against Zagreb. And I couldn't take a loss if West Ham wins. So we need to win for that reason alone. I just couldn't stomach it.
No, definitely, I agree. That would be horrendous if that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, they're away as well. Actually, I know someone he's a West Ham fan who's at the Zagreb game. But yeah, I can confirm my link is now up and working, which is good. It's always good when you're trying to do a watch along. So that's good. That's good to see. I love how Bob gets it. Why don't you speak like a normal people? Come on, caller. Why don't you speak like normal people? Serious.
So I was right. I didn't want to say anything and be dumb. So Zagreb, that's the team that knocked us out when their manager was in prison.
Yeah, when we were 2-0 up.
Yeah, so if they get the win there, I'm just gonna feel really bad. So let's hope for a West Ham loss. Sorry about your friend, and a Spurs win, a healthy Spurs win. And I'm sorry that you also have to have a West Ham supporting friend. I bet that's tough.
Well, he was my old manager when I was like 19 working in a bar, so.
Oh, okay. Well, he's probably drunk all the time. That's probably why he supports such a team.
That could explain a lot, yeah. Zagreb will only win if their manager's in jail. I think he is still in jail, isn't he? But they've probably got a new manager now, so.
They should have let him coach like via Zoom or something. Just get like an iPad and pass him around.
I don't know which cheesehead is in the Cheeseroom YouTube, but whoever it is has said Nuno was hammered.
I wish I was watching that match last weekend.
I was hungover, which probably made it even worse, to be fair.
Yeah, ouch.
Not good at all.
No. Spurs hungover just sounds like a nightmare with the amount of like stress I go through during an average Spurs match. Couple with that with a hangover, and I think I would want to be dead.
Yeah, it was not fun. Was not fun. This is an interesting take. Even with this lineup, even like if we lose, I'm fine because at least we've gone out there with attacking intent, right?
Yeah, played some football that will make us proud, or however put it. And then Levy telling us we'll be back to the old Tottenham DNA, or however he put it. But this is a step in that direction for sure. 7
it's what
changes
we
from the
want to
Palace
see.
match.
It's what we want to see. I'm really excited to see what Bergwijn does as well. Just for Michael's benefit, I'm going to go back over the lineup again. So, oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted. Oh my gosh, where have I put it? There we go. So we've got Galini in goal. We've got Doherty at right back, Tanganga and Roden at centre back, Davies at left back, Skip and Ndombele in the midfield, with Brian, Lucas, Bergwijn and Kane up top. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking it's a 4-2-1-3. On the bench, we've got Lloris, Austin. We've got two goalkeepers on the bench. Amole, Fagan Walcott, Reguilon, Emerson Royal, Højbjerg, Winks, John, Dele, Dane Scarlett, and Markande. I'd love to see Markande come on. I think he's going to do some business. What do you think?
I'm ignorant and I don't know who that is. He's a youth player, of course. Where does he play? What?
So he is he's an attacking like winger / he can play up top as well. So when Dane Scarlett's been playing for the first team, he's been playing as striker for the under 23s. Scored a hat trick not too long ago.
Oh
Really
man,
good
banging them in.
goals as well. Really good goals. So
We need more goals from
we
anywhere on
do.
the pitch. So that's a huge plus for me.
We definitely do. Hope we keep the ball to stay in attack wave after wave. That's what we all want to see.
I've seen the lineup, but we were talking about the bench. Scarlett's on the bench, right?
Yeah, Scarlett's on the bench.
Okay, cool. I have a feeling we'll see him. I think Kane's going to go off this game, and so I think that I don't expect him to stay on the full 90. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Dane from the lane at some point.
It's what we want to see. What we want to see. There's some Tangy love in the comments. Yes. And for the record, this is just for John Saxon Spurs. And Ndombele is better than Harry Winks. Heard it here first.
That guy doesn't think that? Sorry, I know that this shouldn't turn into a big meta discussion about him, but how in God's name could you look at the two players and not see with your eyes that Ndombele is the better player?
Yeah, I mean, people think questionable things, and if anyone disagrees, please do put it in the comments and tell me why you disagree. But
yeah, we'll talk about it.
Ndombele is better than Winks. In fact, he's given us more in 2 seasons than Winks has ever in terms of goal return. So
yeah, and this is with Ndombele, having a hard time getting on the pitch. So.
Exactly. Nice shirt. Obviously, yeah. Last season's third kit. It's glorious. I love yellow. Thoughts on the new playoff knockouts? Yeah, I mean, this is why we want to top the group, right? Because we don't want to play another. Knockout. Because I think those who finish first in a group go straight through to the last 16. If you finish second, you play against a team that's dropped down from the Europa League in a playoff. So we don't want to have the extra game. Definitely not. We want to.
Yeah, no, we do not have the squad to play any more matches.
No, definitely not. We want to keep it as minimal as possible. Lloris is pub there just visiting. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. We love Tanguy, but he doesn't do enough off the ball. Yep, that's what we need to see him improve. He needs to get his head
but that's
right.
why if we just moved him up, I think if he played as a 10, like as a proper 10, and we relieved him of a lot of his defensive duties, he would really shine. I think that this is a position he needs to try to make his. He just seems. I know that whenever he played for Lyon, he was a played in as like kind of an 8. But I think as a 10, he could really excel. He's just shown in the Premier League he has a little bit of trouble keeping up with the pace of things, especially on both ends. And I think if you stripped him of those defensive duties, he would be quite the player. And we've been crying out for a 10 since we lost Ericsson. And I know they are built completely differently and don't exactly go about it the same way, but I think he could solve a lot of those problems.
100%, I agree. Lily White views, Carl, in the comments, have a good one. Better attacking side out tonight. Yeah, definitely. I reckon we'll see some much better football than we did on Saturday. Oh, God. Another strange team selection. Don't need to win tonight. No need for Harry or Lucas. I disagree.
Yeah, Harry just needs those goals. He needs to open the tap.
He needs to play himself into form, doesn't he? He needs minutes. He still don't look quite match sharp, so he needs some minutes.
Yeah, it looks like he might even be carrying a little bit of weight. I don't know. That's always hard to tell, through the television.
Well, that extra week in Florida will do that to a person, won't it? So let's be honest.
I'm just glad he didn't get COVID while he's in Florida. I'm not gonna lie. It's like the hotbed of the country over here for that. So
honestly, imagine third kit. I really like it. I love the third kit. What do you think?
Oh man, I can't decide. I need to see it on the play. I need to see a match played in them. I usually can't really make a proper decision until I've seen the boys, come out and play in them. But
yeah,
that's
cool. What made me really, really love the away kit when we wore it against MK Dons. That's what made me really love it.
Agreed. So, yeah, the away kit's awesome.
Yes,
one of the best.
It's really nice. Hi Jack, welcome to the comments, welcome to the watch along, and thank you for your support. We really appreciate it. I do believe it is Caller in the Cheeseroom YouTube commenting. But yeah, you can now buy channel memberships, giving you in-chat icons, and coming soon, Cheeseroom emojis. I did say to Caller that we should do emojis of us, because I think that would be hilarious. But
oh my God,
he did point out there's some weird, creepy people out there, so it's probably not the best idea, but I think it'd be funny.
Sad that you have to think about that when you're just trying to do something fun.
I know. Nuno said we defend from the front, especially against City. All 11 players need to work off the ball well, in my opinion. Yeah, well,
talking about moving Ndombele up to a 10 and relieving him of the defensive duties. Yeah, I agree. I know it's not ideal. I just think to get the best out of the player, that's what he needs if he's going to succeed in the Premier League long term. But there's a chance that he just might not be a good fit for Nuno's system.
I just think if he's not running box to box and he's pressing from the front, it may suit him a little bit better than trying to run box to box and still defend and work off the ball. A little bit less running, maybe.
Yeah, he just has that weird running style that seems to like take a lot out of him. I don't think he's particularly lazy. I just think that he's got an interesting gait, and like the way that he moves, it sort of appears lazy maybe, but he looks like he's struggling from like the moment he runs onto the pitch, but that can't be possible. So I just think it's the way the man moves.
Skip carrying a knock from internationals, didn't play well at the weekend and should be rested tonight. I think that I probably agree with. I would have put Winks in there, but Skip is probably better defensively than Winks. And if you're going all out with the attack we've got, then you need someone a bit more defensively solid. And I do think Højbjerg is the one that we definitely need against Chelsea. So I kind of get it. I get it. Oh my God, there's so many comments coming in, guys. I'm struggling to keep up, but keep them coming. Where am I? Harry never plays well at the start of the season. He started well last season, but it was a late start. He kind of put that to bed.
The whole can't score in August thing.
Yeah, it was a late start, weren't it? But he can score in August. Smash the like button during the broadcast, please. We love you all. Yes, if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate all the support. And if you hit the like button while we're live, it brings in more viewers, and obviously then there's more people to discuss what's going on in the game. So everyone wins. Everyone wins.
And guys, Cheeseroom puts out great content all the time, so just get subscribed. It's not just watch-alongs. There's so much great content. So give them the follow.
This week's schedule alone has been absolutely crazy. Obviously, we did the Palace review on Monday. We did the Shan show yesterday. We have the Chelsea review on Friday. Obviously, we've got this show right now, and then we've got the Chelsea watch along as well. Looks like the players are just about to come out of the tunnel, so we'll get a few more comments in quickly.
On that note, I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break before the match starts. I'll be right back.
Lovely. Lily White Views. Why are so many fans looking down on this competition? We are not above this and we need to win it. I absolutely agree. The away kit is daring, which I hope is how our club should be. Daring to play the younger and new players, daring to buy players for the now, daring to play more attacking football. Yep, it's what we all want to see. We want to see us dare to do. Nuno said he loves it. He didn't dare to do on Saturday, but we're putting it behind us now. And it looks like he's daring to do something tonight. So that's what we want to see. Hopefully Winks is glued to the bench for the foreseeable future. Yep. I mean, a clean sheet isn't really too important because away goals aren't really a thing anymore. And yeah, as long as we score more than them, we'll win it. So yeah.
And we're back.
What do you think of this? If we have a poor game against Chelsea, tonight's selection will be one of the reasons.
Interesting. Do you just mean like maybe due to fatigue of important players, or?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see the senior players on there. I think what we want to do is go out there in the first half, look to get ahead, and then maybe rest them for the second. But
yeah, and I know that doesn't always work out.
It's important, you know what I mean? I think.
Sorry, I just keep interrupting you.
It's all right. I think it's important for it's like when we played them in the Passos away leg. Just gives them a little bit of extra match sharpness as well. Just playing them for a half, it keeps them fit, keeps them match fit. So that could be a reason behind it. And Nuno is obviously taking it seriously, which is what we want.
And I think we can all agree, though, and we've probably both said this like 3 times, but Kane's just not hit top form, and it's just going to take game time to get up to match fitness and peak form for him. And what better time to come out and play against some lesser opposition? I hate to say that, but I don't think they're not Premier League level.
What, Rennes?
Yeah,
they'd probably be. So, I don't. Bottom half, I reckon. Bottom half, if they were, but it's hard to compare the French league and the Premier League.
Truly, but yeah, especially with PSG up at the top and kind of skewing things there.
Oh, 100%. Obviously, Harry Kane captain tonight again. Captain in the side. I mean, he seems to think he's the captain all of the time, so it doesn't make much difference. But yeah, I agree. Using all the subs tonight will help, and I think we will do that. I think we will rotate during the game. Nuno wants to pressure them, bang in some goals and start subs around 65, 70. Let's hope it works. Yep, 100%. And again, use subs, Nuno. Don't wait too long to change the game. Hopefully we don't need to change the game. I think that's the idea of starting strong. We won't need to change the game. But if he does, yeah, we want to see better game management than we did against Palace. That is for sure. And again, yeah, Little Sad Divine isn't on the bench. Yeah, great young player. Someone that we want to see. But obviously, that looks like there's some players ahead of him that Nuno wants to get around the first team. He's still very young, so like Markandé, I think is 20, and he's in great form at the minute. But so is Divine, I think. Yeah, I think he is one we'll see this season, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't go out on loan this season like he did last season. He did go out on loan last season, correct? I
Divine.
believe. Yeah.
I don't think he did. Harvey White went out on loan. Harvey White, Jack Clark. Oh, we've kicked off. We have kicked off. I might be a minute behind, but where's he gone? Looks like he's gone. Hopefully he'll be back. Throw in. Let's see if we can keep possession of the ball. That'll be good. And he's back.
Had disappeared. Technical difficulties.
You love to see him. You love to see him.
That's the beauty of these live videos, man.
Oh, definitely.
People get to watch us mess up.
Yep. Well, so far we've kept the ball for a minute, which is better than we did against Palace. So
is that where you're at? What's the time at for you right now?
1:06.
Okay, I'm just like 16 seconds behind you, so that's not too bad for us both streaming.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. Bergvine. Oh, doing well. Oh, yeah, doing well there. Out for a throw-in.
I've noticed Tanji has looked sharp immediately. Crisp passes.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate Nuno's beard? It just always looks so immaculate.
Yeah, I need to hit him up and ask him for some beard tips.
Definitely.
Oh man, yeah, I'm seeing it now. It is a thing of beauty.
It's so good, isn't it? God, and Ndombele is so noticeable now. He's bleached his hair. Oh, he's looking good, to be fair. He's just done a really good run.
It was smart to play him in this match. He knows this team. You know what I mean? It's an opponent that he's played in the past.
Yeah, definitely. He uses beard oil. I reckon he combs it quite regularly as well to keep it.
And probably trims it a lot more regularly than I do. Once you get married, like me, you kind of start lacking on, the beard.
Basic grooming.
You're like, yeah, I already bagged one, so I'm good.
Well, so far we've had all of the ball, but it has only been 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes 52 seconds. It does look like they're pretty much set up to sit back and defend. We've had one ball over the top, which went straight to the keeper, but obviously back in possession at the back now.
I know that it's kind of due to necessity, but I'm glad to see Tanganga getting some more time at center back.
Definitely.
I think that's where his future lies. He's doing okay as that defensive right back, but I think that his youthful, just being so young, is helping him keep up pace-wise. I don't think he'll be able to carry that pace as he gets older.
Definitely. Well, we've seen it with Harry Kane. He can't run anymore, can he? Probably because he's got glass ankles. Yeah, Dyer.
Dyer played right back for us for one of his first matches.
It's great to have players that are what's the word? I'm on the spot here, aren't I? It's great to have players that are
like versatile enough to play.
Yeah. That's it. So Ren have got it for a goal kick. That was a bit of a heavy header, but the ball is back with Galini now, and we reset and have possession again. This is definitely an attacking system. Yep, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. What about you, Colin?
Oh, definitely. I've hardly even been able to speak. I'm just like finally glued to a Spurs match.
I like the idea from Ndombele there, trying to squeeze it through to Doherty. I think had made the overlap. That was a nice ball.
That's
it's a shame
to happen,
it didn't come
I think.
off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That angle.
It's a really good idea, but few more of those, Tanguy. Come on. Tanganga just needs to mature, incredibly talented, just young and lacks experience. That is 100% why he got that red card. He just needs he needs to do these things to learn, and that's what he's doing. So hopefully he settles down a bit after that.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think anyone can really fault him much for that first yellow card. It's just the second one, obviously, is.
The second one was negligent, wasn't it? Let's put it that
really
way.
was, and yeah, it really was.
Well, we've got the ball at the back again. It seems like we're getting the ball. They're definitely just camping. They've got 10 men behind the ball.
Well, we're doing well. I mean, moving things side to side, trying to create little holes where we can.
Oh, that was a lovely ball from Mora, and I think it might have been Skippy ran into his man there.
But Skippy though has looked pretty good for someone that's carrying a slight injury. Maybe he's moving very freely, so it doesn't look like it's hindering him too much.
He was quite high up the pitch there. Oh, Ren are on the attack. Roden is there. We've got the ball back. Brian Hill on the ball, and it's gone out for a Spurs throw. First little moment of danger there for Spurs, with Ren trying to hit us on the counter, but Joey Roden tightened down the angle straight away, and then we got the ball back into possession. Brian Hill being in the right place. So
the striker though that had that run just there, he looks like he's going to cause us some trouble. Pretty physical, pretty big guy. I think that'll be a nice matchup between him and Rodon, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch that battle unfold.
Look, the whole team are pressing from the front, from the looks of this as well. Ball's gone out. Out for a Spurs throw in again. That touch was horrendous.
It's looking like maybe that Palace game got it into Nuno's head that things needed to change. Hopefully.
Bit of a reality check.
Definitely. Those 1-0 wins are fine when they're wins, but you start losing matches like that and suddenly your job's on the line, He gets 100%. It though.
Some good passing going on in tight angles as well. But they've got 11 men behind the ball. This is what I get really frustrated about as well, Eddie. Kane's coming deep. We've got enough on the field for him to be able to stay up top and be getting into the box. There's no reason for him to be as deep as he is.
That's actually a good point. I mean, he does it for England as well.
Yeah, it's so frustrating.
I just wonder if maybe he's gotten to be more comfortable in that position or something.
I think you're right. As he gets older.
Yeah, sorry, I keep cutting
it's all right. It says as he gets older, I think he'll drop into the midfield as a CAM. I definitely think that.
Yeah, he's got it in his locker, and it requires him, to not be, have that like little extra turn of pace, and he'll age into that really nicely, I think.
This is AMZ AMS. This is one we'll discuss at halftime.
Oh, I saw your tweet earlier about with the ticket sales, the sale price on that match ticket.
Spurs throw? Yeah, Spurs throw. Yeah, it's embarrassing, honestly. We are passing the ball so quickly. Where was this team last weekend? Yeah, there's a lot of one-touch football going on as well.
We're on the bench, Vincent.
1-2 touch. Well, or injured.
Very true.
But yeah, it's a lot of 1-2 touch. Quick, although we are being pressed, but not only really by one or two. Japhet Tanganga's really carrying the ball forward as well. Why is Harry Kane on the left wing there? We've got Ndombele as one of the furthest forward. This is what I don't understand.
Well, remember under Mourinho too, it always seemed like Kane and Ndombele were our two furthest forward. They were like pressing the goalkeeper and stuff together.
But Kane weren't there. It was Brian Hill and Ndombele were the two furthest forward, and Davies as well. Kane was just behind.
Bizarre.
I mean, he's done it once. I wouldn't really want to see him in goal ever again, though. If you were watching the
After
Shan
you
show
mentioned
last
that-
night, we reminisced on that yesterday, but
Yeah, that was a fun match to look back on. He was such a baby.
Oh, I think Ams is ahead of us. Lucas Moura, 1-0. Right, let's watch what happens here, shall we? Oh, that was lovely little pass. Lovely
I can't wait
little
to
pass.
see it. Like 10 seconds to go for me.
Is that an own goal? Own goal, yeah. 1-0 Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.
Oh my God, Tanji. Tanji's move to keep it in play for this whole entire move to start. That was amazing.
The pass to Lucas as well, the back heel to Lucas was just look at that.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see the replay.
Kane with the assist.
Mark it.
Yeah. What was the goalkeeper doing?
Oh my God, Ndombele is a beast. That back heel to keep it in play.
I mean, can we just make Tanguy his own song right now? Like, this is what we want to see, and this is why Tanguy Ndombele is better than Harry Winks. John Saxon Spur, if you're watching, this is why. This is why Tanguy Ndombele is better than Harry Winks. And that is my rant over.
I think he's the most naturally talented player on the team, bar none. I don't really think it's close.
Kane doesn't have faith in the team creating offensive opportunities, so we'll keep seeing him in different positions. Yeah, but we've got enough on the pitch tonight for him to not do that. He needs to stay further forward.
Yeah, I never thought about it like
Palace,
that. It could be
Palace on Saturday, then yeah, but not tonight.
I could see that a little bit too, and I wonder if that's kind of down to some arrogance on Kane's part. I get it, he's clearly been our best player for some time now, but you got to be able to trust your teammates.
100%. Yeah, that's what Tanguy does. Tanguy doing Tanguy things.
I was so excited when we signed him. And I still am every time he plays. He's the Dembele replacement we all wanted, plus even more. I think he's got it in him to be.
Ooh, bold claims there.
I know. Well, Moussa Dembele is probably my favorite Spurs player of all time. Well, since I've been supporting. And
there's some handbags going on here with Bergwijn. He needs to chill out. What's going on there?
Oh, I saw the little
What's that all
shove
about?
to his back.
Do these players learn nothing?
Nope. Hey, I was a young man with all that testosterone and crazy running around, and I would get heated in a Sunday league game, not against, you know what I mean, not with thousands and thousands in the stands. I get it.
Yeah, this is the last. Yeah, to be fair, he's pushed him in the back there, and then, oh yeah. Yeah, that was a bit. He didn't need to get involved there. Just keep your cool, keep your head.
Yeah, he could take some lessons from Dele. It seems like Dele has learned to kind of not let people wind him up so much. Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, the other player from Rennes getting involved too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice from Brian there. I'm getting the ball back, but when we lost it anyway. Yeah, Rennes with the ball. But they've got to come out now. They're 1-0 down, so they've got to come out and they've got to bring us the game. So they're
I just saw the Brian move you were referring to. Winning the ball back. Very nice.
Tanguy again doing.
They should be
good
leaving
bits.
some gaps, like you mentioned.
Yeah, they've come out more. They're not sitting as tight, so we need to exploit the gaps that they leave.
Definitely.
Oh, Stevie, yeah. Oh, well done, Stevie. Right, keep your head. Keep your head. Yeah, he's all right there.
Real quick, what do you think about Galini so far? What are your takes on him? Do you see him as like the Lloris replacement
I mean,
eventually?
we haven't seen too much of him, has he? Like in the Passos game, he didn't really have too much to do. Well, both Passos games, he didn't really have too much to do, and the ones he did concede, he couldn't really do anything about. So, yeah, I think in the Chelsea friendly, he looked really good, and against
Agreed.
Arsenal as well.
Yeah, and he's got a completely different style. It's weird how so many positions, it's the same position but can be kind of played so many different ways. And he's definitely got a different style to him than Hugo. So
Mm.
it's fun to watch him in goal. I think he's a little more commanding in his box. But yeah, I'm not. I think that's the plan with him, at least, is for him to be the long term successor for Hugo.
Definitely. Bergwijn seems to be in all the right places at the right time so far.
It was just those losses or those misses against Liverpool last season. I feel like that.
Yeah, that done him, didn't it? And Ndombele, oh, did he get shoved there? I don't think he did, no. And Ndombele in the box. I love how easily he is to notice because of his hair.
To be fair, his running style is just so strange. Every time I see him move, I'm just like, oh yeah, who's that weird guy running? Oh yeah, Ndombele, of course.
He's got a really low center of gravity, hasn't he? Which I don't think helps.
Definitely, but that does help him retain, retain possession so well. But it looks like it's got to
Tanganga.
be doing a job on his knees. You know what I mean? Like all those like
Yeah.
really quick turns. Don't know how long he'll be able to keep at this level.
This
He
is it.
definitely won't be playing until 34.
Doherty going forward. I mean, this is what he's good at. So we want to see him do it. It's just that he needed to work on the defensive part of his game to be able to work in a back four. Yeah, Ren with the ball again. It's definitely starting to open up a little bit now. But we're back in possession. Brian Hill again being in the right place at the right time, winning back the ball. Nice bit of play from Davies there into Bergwijn. Bergwijn. Oh, no, he's stopped and taken his time there. He was through. Kane with the ball in the right. Oh, is that going to go
Bergwijn's
out?
stopping
No.
there. I think that's another example of his confidence.
Yeah, it's a lack of confidence, isn't it? Oh, good job. That's what we want to see. We want to see us creating chances.
Hey Shan, when you get a second, can you send me the link to what you're watching in the private chat so that maybe we could be maybe it'll line up a little bit better?
Yeah, 1 second.
Much appreciated.
Private chat.
Boom. Thank you.
Yeah, I think this is a big thing with Bergwijn. He seems to get where he needs to be and then stop. And he's like, well, how did I get here? Ren with the ball. Oh, Ren with a shot. Oh, good save, but almost into the back of the net, just over the bar from the... Oh, that was close. That was.
So you at roughly, well, it's showing the replay now.
That was close. So that's a wake-up call.
1905-ish for you?
Yeah, 1905 now.
Okay, cool.
Come on, Spurs. We win the ball back. We're working really well down the left-hand side. Really well. Tanguy on the ball. Okay.
just to say too, I'm glad Rodom's getting some game time.
Yeah, I think.
I'm kind of afraid of what's going to happen whenever Romero gets back into the fold, and because I think there's really a player there, but I don't know if he's going to get enough time to really show what he's worth.
I think Roden will play in cup games.
Did you know he's only on $9,000 a week?
I know, it's crazy, ain't it? It's ridiculous.
It really is.
Oh, Roden, what are you doing? Come on.
I hope everybody else
Help him out.
buys
Help
his
him
lunch.
out. Well done, Tanguy. Right, now get it out of the box.
Right back to the keeper. It looks like our pressing's dropped off a little bit, which is natural.
Yeah. They need to keep it up. They need to keep doing what they were doing. They can't be letting them have this much of the ball.
Hey, Davis, no handball from Davis there. That was good.
Davis kept his arms down in a natural position, so out for a corner.
I think this is their first corner of the match. Maybe not.
I think it is. The suspense.
Lucas.
That's it. Just lob the ball out. This, I think, is definitely the toughest game of the group. 100%. I think Rennes are third favourites. So it's Roma, Spurs, and then Rennes. So we're playing the third favourites. So
wow. That makes me feel pretty good, just judging by, you know what I mean, how dominant we've seemed.
Well.
Yeah, I know they've had their chances. Oh my God, 1-1. No, yeah. Why do I even talk? Why do I even say things?
I'm just about to see it going.
Curling it in. God.
That's a good goal. That's a great goal.
I feel like I was watching someone play FIFA. That was too easy.
That was far too easy. But Glini had no chance there.
Yeah, no.
No chance for Glini.
Any FIFA players out there, that was the R1 and then shoot. The finesse shot. That was yeah, those shots that land right in front of the keeper are so hard to save.
It was right in the corner as well.
Well,
defensively,
I will never say anything about us dominating a game ever again. I almost tweeted before the game started that our offense was like a Porsche and our defense was like a Ford Pinto. But I thought that was a little mean to the defense. Because, I mean, they're not, like you said, Tanganga and Rodham shouldn't be a terrible pairing.
Guys, let's stay positive. It's only been 23 minutes.
Yeah.
24 if you're ahead. We've got plenty of time to make it right. Let's go.
Definitely. I honestly suspect.
But their plan is definitely to sit back and attack us on the counter.
Absolutely. And I think the fact that our pressing had dropped off before that was a contributing factor as well. Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. We were allowing them too much time and space.
Come on, you Spurs.
Not even sure I want to finish this coffee.
Tanguy. Oh.
Gonna have a heart attack.
Tanguy is doing really well. He's doing some good things.
Which I think is just going to frustrate fans even more as to why we haven't seen him in the league. I understand he wanted to leave. I understand, but so did Kane. You know, and
That's the point I've
Tanji
made.
never kicked up a fuss. He never missed training. So
exactly that. He should have been in the squad against Palace.
yeah, you play your best players, I think, but I get the argument of attitude, you know, playing a big role too. But
when you've got that many players out, you do what you need to do to win.
Yep.
It's got that covered. Tanganga's got that covered. Yeah, it's out. I think that was a cross. Oh,
yeah, attempted for sure. It was. Thankfully for us, it was pretty ugly.
Yeah. Right, come on, Spurs. You're lacking a bit of discipline now.
Yeah. 26 minutes in.
26-11 I'm on.
Lucas makes me happy with the amount of clearances.
To answer this, yes, I believe so.
I agree with Ams about the width.
Yeah.
And also Ndombele and also Neo. Ndombele just looks like that. Like he looks like he's about to fall over dying like the minute he walks onto the pitch. I don't think he's gassed yet.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right. We look good. We look good down the left-hand side. We just need to spread it a little bit because I think they're figuring out what we're trying to do.
For sure. Another aside: are we sure that Hill isn't British somewhere? He looks like a beetle.
Oh no! Oh no!
What? I'm afraid.
Bergwijn.
Oh no!
That's not good.
No, he's. What injury did he just come back from? I know he was injured, but I wasn't.
Ankle.
Oh, great.
Or his foot, I think, something like that.
Right where he was holding just there. Oh, did you see that? Højbjerg trying to pump up Doherty.
Oh, Spurs. Never make it easy, do we?
That would be too, it would. That wouldn't be the Spurs way.
Oh, and Ndombele. Right, come on.
28-14 for me. Where are you at?
Just getting there now.
Okay, cool.
So we're pretty much in sync.
Sick. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, he's kicked him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he should be all right.
I was going to say, I think he could probably walk that one off.
Yeah. Should be all right. Run it off. Oh, that touch was heavy, Harry Kane. What are you doing? Well done, Joey Roden.
Oh, man.
Højbjerg coming on.
Right. All right.
Who's he coming on for?
If it's Tanji, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, we need to sort it out now. This
God.
is ridiculous.
My mind just froze, but hopefully.
Yep, mine too.
Okay. I was going to say, if we need another one, I got one I can send you too, if this keeps doing it.
Right, I'm back in.
Oh, I'm refreshing. Hopefully that'll do.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm back at 28-42.
Yeah. What is happening here? Okay, so Stevie Bergwijn's come off, Højbjerg's come on. So yeah, we're going into 3 in midfield, and then it'll be Hill, Moura, and Kane up top.
I keep losing my stream, so I'm gonna.
Right, I'm in.
Switch up.
I'm on the 29th minute.
29th minute on yours? All right. I'm at 30, 21. Do you want me to send you this one? See if it works for you?
Yeah, send me that one.
Gotcha. It's kind of like a dodgy site, so you probably have to close out of some. Oh.
Where is it?
Well, out for a corner for Spurs. Hill's running down the left-hand side as per, and kind of letting it away from him, but still we got the corner. So, any luck with that link?
I'm just having a look. It's not coming up.
Oh no. We might have to go back to the other one, the first one. I feel like we should both watch the same one.
I'm on 32 minutes.
32 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm at 31:40. Yeah, cool. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right,
I'm waiting for Doherty to do something stupid, looking at the comments.
Yeah, oops. I completely stopped looking at those. Sorry, everybody. But I agree with Sam about hoping to see Tanji in the number 10.
Definitely.
I don't even think Hill had any idea that goalkeeper was there.
They're dominating us now.
Yeah, they smell blood. I think that's kind of common too with how we play. We go in and teams have some respect for us, and so they, sit back a little bit. But then they get that goal and they say, "Hey, wait, this is just some. We can beat these guys. We really need everybody to dig in now." We cannot get the ball out of our own half.
Oh my God. Okay, Doherty's kicked the ball out. One of their players looks to be in quite a bit of discomfort. And my favourite man, Mr. Højbjerg, is talking with the ref.
Hey, at least we played the ball. We played the ball out though, like a good person would, instead of like one Wilfred Zaha. He's one of those players that I hate, but if we were to ever pick him up, I could learn to love him.
Yeah.
But we never will. That's never going to happen. Too old, too expensive.
Oh, they're replaying the goal. To be fair, that touch from Tanguy is brilliant for the goal.
Oh my god, I know, I love it. It's actually really reminiscent to that the goal I talked about yesterday on your show, where Dele kept it in with a similar kind of like back heel. Oh my god, he had both his feet off the ground for a second there on that back heel. That was ridiculous.
Come on, Spurs.
If you ask me what's changed or what the problem is from the beginning of the match,
We're not pressing.
Really, yeah, that's all I've really, you know what I mean. The only thing I can really put my finger on that's very concrete.
Oh, Kane. Harry's been very sloppy today, I must say. Oh, so it's because he's dropping deep. We're then over. Lucas is getting overrun. He's got nowhere to go with the ball. Oh. Their captain's a bit lively, isn't he?
Yeah, he was the guy that was kicking off with Stevie B.
Bergwijn. At least we're keeping the ball a little bit now. But we need to do more than pass it sideways. Come on, get the ball forward. Nice. Oh, no one in the box. So frustrating. There's never anyone in the box. They're trying to do things. And no one's there.
Yeah, there's definitely a problem with Kane, and it's just that he can't be in two places at one time. Okay, Dele's warming up.
Yep.
We know Dele's pretty good at those one-touch passes. I feel like he could contribute in the build-up, maybe in the final third.
Thing is, I think if Dele was to come on, it would be Tanguy that came off.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I wish we would be really brave and take off Skip for Dele. I know that's not a brilliant idea at all.
Ben Davies is doing okay so far. I'm like winning the ball back on the left. I'd love to know what's going through Nuno's mind when he watches us play. If it's anything like what goes through our mind, it's like
he had to have known what he was getting himself into.
Oh, come on. We seem to look more settled since Højbjerg came on. I must say that we're winning more in the midfield now.
Well, he's just a machine. I love Pierre.
He's just a babe, isn't he? Right.
Can't deny that.
Thing is, when we're in possession, they're defended in such a low block. It's hard for.
And we've never been good at breaking down a low block. So
no.
We're having to commit such numbers forward. But...
There we go. Free kick. Spurs. think Harry has gone down a bit easy there, but looking at it back.
We'll take it. Yeah, it's actually so it just happened for me. I just saw it, and I think that Tanji got fouled like 10 seconds before that, and it was a legitimate foul. And then Kane just goes down and gets the call. Referees are a weird breed.
It's very nice to see someone other than Harry Kane taking free kicks, though. I will say that.
Who's lined up over it?
Brian Hill.
Nice. Yeah, it's like Kane got that deflected free kick against West Ham, I think, or was it? It was that game that they were saying save pot. Yeah, and ever since then he's just like, oh, I'll take him.
He hasn't scored one since.
Nope, not even really come close.
Eric Dyer takes a better free kick than Harry Kane does. That's saying something.
Oh man, and if the ball's in the right spot, I would pick Dyer to take it over almost anyone on our squad. He's shown that from like this one spot in particular, he can consistently smash him into the top left-hand corner.
Mm.
But it has to be the perfect angle for him.
Yeah. Oh, that was a lovely touch from Pierre there. In the box. So he should have passed to Brian there rather than
look how deep Kane is. I'm only at 47, but Kane was one of our deepest players there as we're trying to build up and like get something started.
He should have passed the ball. He should have squared it away there.
Oh, right, where he forced that shot and Hill was wide open. Yeah. Ugly. But that's the same. That single-mindedness is also why we love Kane. So we gotta keep that in perspective.
Yeah, I guess so. But then there's the famous line: "Should have squared it to Sterling," and there is a reason why.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Harry hasn't looked good today.
Who?
Said Harry hasn't really looked good today.
Yeah, he's not himself, is he?
Is he Harry or is he Harry's brother? As
Jose would say.
Yeah, he's Charlie Kane out there today.
Oh God, don't imagine. He'd be running up the other end and scoring goals at the other end for fun, wouldn't he?
Yeah, Charlie Kane.
Oh, Charlie Kane. Okay, we've got the ball back.
Come on, boys. Let's get one before half. Come on.
We want to see some good stuff.
It could be the ugliest goal ever. I just want to go in half with the way.
We've definitely looked better since Højbjerg came on. We're doing better, and we're not being overrun in the midfield anymore.
I do see though that we might have sacrificed a bit in terms of our attacking output, just because it doesn't seem like we've troubled the opposition defense as much since Bergwijn had to come off.
That's a foul, ref. Come on. Or maybe he just fell over himself.
That one-touch pass from Doherty back to Lucas was disgusting. On that give and go, right before Lucas got fouled, but they didn't call. Oh, it went through the defender's legs too. No wonder it looks so silky.
Doherty has it in his locker. It's just that you don't do it enough. Again,
I was going to say, dare I say, he looks good today.
Yeah, he's not consistent though, is he?
Not at all. I've actually grown to like Dele's new hair.
I like Dele's hair. Dele's cool though.
He is.
Okay, why have they got a free kick? I'm very confused.
I could not tell you. Push in the back, I guess.
Oh dear. Come on, Tottenham.
I almost wish I would have just let them take that quickly. It looked like we had it under control. This scares me more now.
It's nothing to worry about. It's out for a goal kick.
Oh, sweet. I like that Galini looked vocal and not afraid to, move the defenders around there. That was good.
But again, he's not had a lot to do, has he, in the game?
No, you're right. It's hard to get a good, idea of what he is capable of. I want to know how much of an improvement he is on Paolo.
They're hitting us quick on the counter. They've got a lot of pace.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell that's the plan. Even the keeper just getting the ball out so quickly.
They've got a lot of pace in their team. We need to use ours more. I'd like to see Reggie come on,
Absolutely.
Get a bit more pace
on the
down
bench
that left-hand side, yeah.
He's also another player that could use some more minutes just to get things kind of together with his game.
Okay, half time. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments, but until you get those in, obviously, I think the key things to take from this is we started bright, then obviously we got the goal, then they came at us a bit, then we conceded. Obviously, since we've brought Højbjerg on, we've looked a lot better. So there's some ugly bits in there and some good bits, but hopefully we'll come out in the second half, make some decent changes and get a couple more. But there's some positive signs, Colin. What do you think?
Definitely some positive signs. Like you mentioned, the pressing at the beginning was awesome. I think that was like the most cohesive pressing that we've done that I've seen since maybe Poch. I mean, under Mourinho, we pressed, but we pressed a couple of players would press at a time. We maybe Kane and somebody else would press like the keeper. But it seems like the whole team was pressing and it looked really organized and it worked really well. And then obviously Tanji and his passing range looks great. I think anyone who's watched this match would argue that we need to see him integrated into the starting 11 for Premier League games. But yeah, you're right. We've dropped off a lot. Rennes can smell blood. They see that this is a winnable match for them, and I expect it's going to be very difficult. I wouldn't be surprised now if it doesn't end a tie, or if we do win, we just barely nick it.
Well, my score prediction for the Patreon, which I'm going to put the details on the screen now. Where is it? There we go. Patreon details are ticking along the bottom there. But on the Patreon prediction league, I predicted 2-1 Spurs. So I do think it will be close.
Yeah.
But we've got more than enough talent to win the game. We just need.
I underestimated them.
Yeah, definitely. But they're the third. It was as I said that they scored the goal. They're the third favourites for the competition.
Yeah, and I didn't realize they were, playing in the Champions League just last season either. So, that's
okay, guys. I know you're all eager to know my thoughts on Pep having to beg City fans to go to the Champions League games. All I'm going to say is, if that was Spurs, that would have been sold out last night. RB Leipzig in the Champions League. It's a tough game. If that was Spurs, it would have been sold. It would have been a sellout, 100%, or close to being a sellout. Wednesday nights down at the Lane don't get much better. Like, it don't get much better than that. It's always pretty much full. It's always a great atmosphere, and City should frankly be embarrassed, really embarrassed, to have to stoop so low as putting their tickets on uni days and 50% off and stuff like that.
Yeah, what was that price? Was it €13, something like that? Or sorry, £13?
£13 for a Premier League, for a Champions League game.
Yikes.
Like, if people aren't paying that, they're not going to go. Let's be real. They're just not going to. It's embarrassing. And there was this thing a couple of seasons ago where they were inviting influencers to the stadium.
I'd seen that, yeah.
Just to
show people what a match day was like, or just a desperate attempt to bring more people in.
To make it look like there's fans. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Like, imagine being Jack Grealish, like, looking forward to all your life making your debut in the Champions League, and you score a goal just to have to celebrate in front of empty stadium.
Yeah, maybe Kane's looking at this and thinking, maybe I made the right choice.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But yeah, frankly, I think it's embarrassing.
I think they had to slash the ticket prices because the price of airfare, is so expensive right now, and none of their fans actually live in Manchester.
Well, yeah, that's true. That is true.
There's more Manchester City fans over here in the States than any other team that I've come across.
Do you think?
It's bad. Yeah, it's really bad. At least where I live. City fans galore. We got some Chelsea, some Arsenal. Not many United fans. I don't know. Just what I've noticed. A lot of bandwagon jumpers over here.
Yeah.
And so United have kind of dropped off a bit. And so I
Glory hunters.
Yes.
Not
us. Not us Spurs
fans. No, we're definitely not in it for the glory, are we? God, we're in it for the self-punishment, I think. But Sam's right. Better not just because Højbjerg came on, but also because Tanguy is pushed further forward. Yep.
I'll harp on that. Like, I'll die on that hill that he's a number 10.
Dele on for Skip, do you think?
That would be sick. I would love that. Nothing against Skip. Skip's a weird player for me. There's a lot of people that love him, but the way I see him is that he's just like not elite at the defensive side, and he's not elite at the offensive side of things, and so he's just kind of a meh player to me. Like, I know that
he's a safety first player, isn't he?
Definitely, yep. He's better than Winks. He's a lot like Winks, I think, in what he offers. A little better on the defensive side, but maybe a little worse on the attacking side. I don't know. He's a hard one to judge. He's that's a position that's, unless you're really watching him and you almost have to be like live at the match, it's hard to see what all is going on, just because
he does offer a lot of protection for the defense. I will say that he is like a man shield.
Yeah, and with Højbjerg in, which one plays more progressive? You know what I mean? Out of those two, would you think?
Højbjerg is more progressive. Against City, it was Skip that stayed back in the middle, and then Dele and Højbjerg would try and push forward and start off the counter. And then against Watford, you had Højbjerg on the edge of the box taking shots as well. So
yeah, and we saw him with the national team. I mean, he can do it if he's got the time and space, and so makes sense.
This is right, Michael. We do. Skip's really good at passing diagonally. We've got players in the team with it in their lot. Sanchez, his passing has got so much better. But yeah, we do need to do that. We were crying out for it against Palace.
Maybe we could hire Toby as like a defensive long ball, or a diagonal long ball coach.
I'm so sad that he's gone. It still don't seem right to me.
Vertonghen was weirder for me. Just the way that he left, and you know what I mean, and how he had been playing poorly. It come out that he had that concussion that really like impacted his game, and I feel like he gave so much to the club, and then the way that he left, it just didn't. I don't know. That one kind of made me sad.
Yeah. Their midfield shows up our lack of our lack of pace. Yeah. Frank Kessie will fix that. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see Frank Kessie at Spurs. That'd be a great signing.
I keep talking about FIFA, which is the most annoying thing, but I just packed his card in FIFA last night, and I was like, it's a sign. It's a sign. He's coming to Spurs. So.
Tanguy has done less since pushing forward. His back heel was done when he was a DM.
Fair.
Yeah, but to be fair, Højbjerg came on, and we've it's not been too long since he came on, has it? It's been what, 20 minutes?
But that back heel though, right? Oh my god, I could just watch that.
That was nice. He's done a few good things. Yeah, why do we do it to ourselves?
Good question. I wonder if it's like maybe reincarnation's real and we were like bad people in a past life, and so this is our punishment. That's what I'm thinking.
Watching Tottenham over the last 2 years has become a chore.
Not quite for me, but I get that sentiment. It's definitely not the excitement and the feeling that we're going to win every game like we had under Pochettino.
I don't know. The first half of last season was really good. It was just the second half was absolutely abysmal. We were beating teams by a big margin last season until we tailed off in the second half of the season. I don't know if that was just because Jose being Jose, but I mean,
I just think Kane and Son were just so tired, and our over reliance on them. I think it was easy for other teams to then pick up on our game plan and then double up on either of the two of them, and that alone was enough to kind of stifle us.
No one knows. Let's be honest, no one knows. He obviously wanted to go strong, and hopefully Bergwijn will be okay. It did look like it was just a precaution that he was taken off, I think. He looked okay, so. Yeah, I mean, it was Harry Kane with the pass, weren't it? So Kane would have got the assist, but it was an own goal, so it's Lucas with the assist. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, unfortunately. But that Kane pass was a back heel too, right? So it was a back heel to keep the ball in. I don't know. That passage of play was beautiful. I hope we see a clip of that soon. If I see it on Twitter, I'll throw the link up.
It was nice. Oh, look who it is.
Hello.
Did you just try to put yourself into my show?
I come on at half time and just say hi, I'm actually in the study upstairs. Usually use them, so it's a bit of a mess.
You've got a horrible echo.
Yeah. Hang on. Be right back. Let me get my earpod.
There, look, I like his. Yeah, perfect. That's funny.
It gets me every single time. Look at it. It's just my face.
He's you. This will be my first time meeting him, so that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's kind of a big deal. So
Cooler is like Cheeseroom royalty, but we'll say
I gotta be on my best behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. What am I doing?
Hey Shane, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, no worries. 37 of you watching right now. If you haven't already, please smash that like button, the subscribe button. Obviously, the more likes we get while we're live, we attract more people in onto the stream, which is always good. Always good. I mean, it's feeling very lonely here right now. I feel like all my friends have left me and just gone. Literally, just gone. Look looks like the players are in the tunnel ready to come out. Højbjerg's just a thing of beauty, really, isn't he? I mean, look at him. What a guy. What a guy.
I love his tattoos.
I don't know, his tattoos are a bit basic.
That's why I like him, though. Yeah, he just that's a style you don't see very often anymore. You see all like the really detailed portraits, but I feel like his are like a throwback to like the old, like he almost looks like a sailor or something with his tats.
Yeah,
Dele's tats. We're talking about basic tats.
I love Dele's tats.
They are ridiculous. Some of them. Oh my gosh. These Step Brothers quote is the one that gets me.
Yeah, he's got some great tats.
They look like they were done by friends that just came over to his place that had the equipment, and he was like, "Oh, sure, yeah."
That
happens over here in the U.S. I don't know about over there, but tattoo parties, I can see it. Dele seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'd love to party with Dele.
Oh, it'd be something else, wouldn't it?
I don't know if I could keep up.
Right, come on.
You probably could though. I heard that you like your gin sometimes.
Yeah, on a night out, I'm great.
So, wait, is the match back for you?
Yeah, they're just like getting into position.
Okay. I think mine's like 30 seconds behind.
What I can't believe is that you've made yourself everywhere. I'm not the one who's omnipresent. You're omnipresent.
Yeah.
What's going on? Are you in me right now?
Yeah,
much better.
I just came to say that first half was pretty terrible. To be honest,
it was a mixed bag, I think.
The goal was lucky though, wasn't it? I mean, Jesus, you don't get much more lucky than that. And it was a great piece of skill by. The deflection was just lucky. The great piece of skill by Ndombele on the touchline to keep it in play, and obviously fantastic bit of skill. But we've got. I mean, it doesn't help that the defence is all at 6s and 7s. Really, you need the right people in there. But yeah, that was literally all I popped on to say because I am looking after my child downstairs. So I just wanted to say hi. And
nice to formally meet you, sir.
Lovely to meet you too. Thanks for keeping Shan company. She's doing a great job.
Oh, I've been watching.
You just wanted to hijack, didn't you?
Not at all. Just thought I'd show some love. And you got loads of good people in the chat, so that's good.
Loads of people
Sam's
in the comments.
Metcalf's and yeah, fantastic.
Don't forget to smash the like, though, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how we're doing for likes, but
I think we've got a few. Let me have a look. Oh. Do you know Doherty's having a good game?
He is.
Really? Do you think so?
Yeah. Oh, ref. Oh no.
I'm behind again.
There's 47 likes you're on.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So that's
do
not
better.
bad.
If you haven't
if I can, I'll come back up full time. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't liked it, what are you doing with your hands?
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, not Lucas. Come on, Lucas. You're all right. Oh, he looks in a lot of pain there.
See, I'm behind again. Oh, but I did see the tackle just now. Bad tackle.
Oh.
Right, enjoy, guys. See you soon. Hopefully, if I can get back, I'll be at full time, possibly.
Put the child to bed and read her a story. It'll be all good.
When you've got kids, Shan, trust me, you'll understand.
I'll see you later.
See you later.
See you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't like Brian's initial reaction. He had this like face, and he looked away really quick. I don't know what he saw.
Oh, that is not what we need. If we have Son, Bergwijn, and Lucas all out, we are screwed.
Yeah, and Daniel Levy will have some explaining to do. Ugh,
That's
I
he
got
didn't
that
even try and win the
bad
ball.
Yeah, did he get carded at all for that?
I don't think so. He's not even tried to win the ball there. That's dangerous. Oh, he looks to be walking okay. Is he all right? Yeah, he's coming back on.
Oh God, that was dangerous. Almost a scissor action with the tackle too, which is like, you know, that's really bad.
He didn't even try and win the ball.
No, you can see the frustration in the tackle for sure.
Go on, Doherty. Go on, son. Ah, misplaced the pass at the end. Oh, Luke.
Ooh, Dan Scarlett warming up.
Ah, come on, Spurs.
Yeah, Lucas still seems to be struggling a bit.
Oh, that touch for Brian. Oh, that was.
I can't wait to see it.
Oh, it's just a shame it ended up with the ball going backwards, though.
As it usually does.
There's a lot of smoke on the pitch from them flares. Can't really.
All they're doing is hurting their defense, I feel like, with that smoke.
Oh! And Ndombele doing Ndombele bits. Oh, he's gone right over the keeper's legs there. He's tripped right over. Oh, keeper's come out for the ball and dropped it, and then Ndombele's dived over his legs, but that was close.
Oh, it just happened for me. Yeah, that was.
Oh, who have we got down
He
now?
thinks he got fouled.
Laffitt's down.
What?
Looks like he's holding his knee. He's all right. He's getting up. Oh, flipping heck.
I almost feel like it's a comedy at this point. Like this can't possibly be real life. Every possible thing that could go wrong. Yeah, hopefully he just knocked knees with somebody, and that hurts, but only for a minute or two.
Oh, that was close on the other end as well. Come on, Spurs.
Yeah, I saw this in the comments. Like, when I'm watching right now, they're so close to scoring near post.
Oh dear, Moore is down again.
He needs to come out, honestly. I've seen him hobbling and holding his leg. I don't know. I don't think that he's
no
fit to carry on.
Okay, so what are we going to do here then? We've got two centre forwards and no one on the wings.
Yeah, we're gonna need our. We are going to need our fullbacks to really kind of help create the width here.
Oh my god.
All right, I tried a different stream. I think I'm closer to you. I'm at 53.22.
I'm on 53.25.
Okay, sweet. So Emerson coming in. Okay.
Oh, Kane's come off.
What
So
the
Emerson's obviously playing at right wing, and Dane Scarlett's going to go up front. Obviously, we don't want Kane to get injured now as well.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, Christ.
I want to it doesn't matter because he was never going to start. Do you think Hugo makes the save on that first goal? I mean, the goal we conceded.
No.
I feel like he would have a better chance, but it was so well placed. You're probably right.
I don't think he would have got it.
Skippy's pissed.
Why has he gone down now? Oh, come on. I really hope Sonny is okay.
Oh my god, we need him back like yesterday. It really shows though, and I mean this will just reinforce what everyone said about whenever we didn't sign a backup striker and kind of the lack of attacking depth. Everyone was right.
Nice ball. Oh.
Cool. Throw in right there. We'll take it. Deep in their half. Get it to Tanji. I'm having a lot of fun listening to these Russian commentators. They call the free kick.
That was almost brilliant from who's that down? Is that
Royal.
Emerson's down?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't think he's injured. Yeah, no. I think he's just selling it.
No, I think he's tripped over his own foot there, look. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you get a foot planted like that, you can really mess.
Run it off, boy. Run it off. Come on.
Was that Scarlett in there telling him? My screen was kind of fuzzy.
Højbjerg and then Domble, I think, up there. We've got Brian over the free kick.
Just too much on it.
Yeah. Oh, dearie me.
Still over 30 minutes we get to watch this terrible football for over 30 more minutes.
It's not that bad if they weren't trying to hack us down, that's all.
Yep.
Oh, what was
I
that?
I think that's another reason why they took, I mean, like you said, they took Kane out to avoid injury, but because they saw that they're actively trying to injure us.
Oh, man.
Man. Sometimes I just have to make terrible in pain noises when I watch. It's just like,
Oh, Davies is captain now as well. Nice try, Jaff, but oh.
That was good. Lucas didn't look like he thought he was, screwed or anything.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Press.
I would say maybe I'm bad luck, but we lost. We did your other watch along too, so it's not just me.
Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're not winning anything.
Yeah, so against Palace, there was a big debate of like whether it was on Nuno or whether it was on the players. Nuno's done exactly what everyone wanted him to do with the lineup this game. I don't think you can blame Nuno for any of this.
Stop faffing about, Tanguy, and just... Oh, my God.
We need a scarlet goal. That would make me feel very good.
At least he's getting into the box. Nice try, Brian. I need it. Definitely need it.
Oh, man, I've been missing all the fun in the comments again. No gin for me, just coffee, which is the dumbest thing ever. Getting wired to have my heart broken by Spurs.
Oh, that was almost a good ball into the box there from Ren. Come on. Oh. Come on. So I wish Højbjerg had the confidence to put in a cross into the box there.
I don't know why so many of our players seem bereft of confidence right now.
Oh, ref! Jesus Christ!
Second time
that
he's been fouled deliberately. Yeah.
What is wrong with these people? He's just got a yellow, and he's been booked.
Oh, raked his studs right down his Achilles. He gets it. He played in Brazil. God. One of those has to be good, right? He's taking so many free kicks today.
Come on, Tottenham.
I still feel good. I still think we're gonna nick it. Also, thank you for the people, the British people, for creating that phrase, nick it.
Yeah.
Because that's like, I've noticed since I started streaming and kind of hanging out with, you know, the England crowd.
Yeah.
I picked up a lot of like phrases and stuff. My wife's like, "What?"
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you know, never mind. Learned it from my British friends. British though, that's wrong. I shouldn't say British.
English.
Apologies. It's complicated. It's because it's, you know, it's part of the British Isles, but forgive me.
It's all right. There's worse things. You could be calling us Scottish or something like
Ugh, no, I wouldn't do that to you.
that.
And then I said euros earlier when I was talking about money. I'm just dropping the ball all over the place. Pounds.
Come on. Oh, Skip, that was weak. And now Jaffet's out of position.
No! Oh my God. I'm glad that he didn't get that up back on his left foot, or else.
Come on, Spurs.
Look, if he could have shifted this ball back onto his left foot and then taken the shot. Ugh.
Right, come on. Honestly, if I watch us pass the ball backwards one more time. Oh, go on, Tanguy. Do him for skill. Yes. Oh, go on, boy. Oh, come on. Oh, for God's sake.
Emerson is in the weirdest of positions right now, but I'm okay with it. So central.
That was outrageous from Tanguy. If only it led to something.
And honestly, that's what we crave as Spurs fans, is just like that magic. You know what I mean? That even if we're shit, like we almost always have that one player that's capable of.
Oh, there's no one on the other side. See, that's where Reguilon would pick up that box over, and he'd be that far forward on the left to be able to pick that up.
We've made all 3 subs, haven't we?
I think there's 5 subs in the Conference League.
Man. Yeah, that was disgusting. Filthy.
That was outrageous. Come on, you Spurs. Oh! Oh!
I was reading the chat. Damn it.
Oh! If he'd have got his head to that.
He was so committed to it too. Scarlett's awesome, but he deserves to score the winner here. I hope he does.
Oh, so
it would be so awesome for him in his career.
On the pitch right now, we have got Doherty, Tanganga, Roden, Davies, Emerson, Skip, Højbjerg, Tanguy, Dane Scarlett, Brian Hill, and that is it, isn't it?
Yep, that's it.
Mora's had to come off injured. Bergwijn's come off injured, so we're pretty screwed.
We took off Kane as a precaution.
And we took off Kane as a precaution, so we don't get injured as well.
Yeah, they're just hacking us to pieces. I feel like I'm watching the Copa America final.
Mm.
That was a nasty game.
If only we had 3 South American players. Yeah, and Ndombele is on the pitch.
Yeah, and
he is.
You just missed him
absolutely
murder somebody. It was awesome.
Literally, they murdered 2 people. Completely done them both.
And it looked like, I mean, they were just trying to foul him. They couldn't even do that.
See, this is what I love. Dane Scarlett is back there trying to help out defensively, pressing in his own box, pretty much. This is what you need. You need some commitment from the boys. Come on, Spurs. This is much better than the Palace game. I'll give them that. It's nowhere near as bad as the Palace game. Oh, Tanguy, stop! Oh, I gave the. Oh, I got it back. It's all right. Oh, and is he? Tanguy is just outrageous tonight. He is taking the piss. Literally, in the best possible sense as well. Absolutely taking the piss. Oh, I think he's frozen. You're back with us. There we go. I think you froze for a minute there. Oh. Oh! If that was with anyone other than PEH, that would yeah. Come on, Spurs. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well. Well. Bloody hell. Laborde scored the goal. Ben Davies just. Come on, Spurs. God's sake, we're so sloppy with our passing. Whoa, that was nice from Skippy. Come on. Get the ball forward. Free kick. Take it quickly. Come on. There's no movement off the ball whatsoever. Move. Come on. Oh. For fuck's sake, we're so sloppy. Come on, Tottenham. They're absolutely running amok. Oh my God. What are we doing? This is so frustrating to watch. Sam, please, no, you're lying. You are lying. I can't wait to see this. Is this going to be a thing of beauty? Oh, go on, Højbjerg. What an absolute boy. What an absolute boy. Oh, I love him so much. What an absolute legend he is. Honestly. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Oh, what a guy. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, what a guy.
Oh my God.
It was a good goal as well. It was a
Wait, so I've
touch.
missed 2 goals. They went ahead and then we've tied it back up.
Yeah.
Oh my
Come on, you
God.
Spurs.
Oh my God. I'm really glad I wasn't here whenever they scored. It would have got ugly. You would have seen me.
It was lovely, caller. Honestly. Beautiful. Beautiful work from the Viking there.
I need to find a replay. I'm sure it'll be up on Reddit in just a second.
Right, come on, Tottenham.
I think that might be enough to propel us to 3 points. Come on, boys. I've got to say, I've liked Emerson a lot this match.
Yeah, he's looked good.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it was fair to judge him that one match versus Palace because...
Oh, I don't think he was bad against Palace. He was just playing with everyone around him was shit. So what is he meant to do?
And I mean the player that he was marking, as much as we all don't like Zaha, he's a good wing. You know what I mean? He's a talented winger who's hard to control. And wonder who Dele is replacing. Taonji, you think?
Yeah, I reckon so.
That was a hopeful cross. Jesus.
Caller, he needs a song. We need to give Tongi a song. And yes, I do, but I don't particularly care that much. It was much before my time. And I probably wouldn't be here if they didn't. So... yeah, time up for Tongi. He's played so well. He's been brilliant. Some
Oh,
of
man.
bits of skill, honestly. What a guy.
I can't
Come
say
on,
how
Del
much I
Boy.
love the all-white kits in Europe. Classy as fuck.
Oh, it does look nice, doesn't it? I don't think it would have been the same if they paired it with blue shorts.
No. All right. Still haven't been able to find a replay of the Højbjerg goal. Explain it. Was it like close up?
It was almost like a tap in, but not quite. Like he did like he sort of stretched his leg and it was a shot off his toe.
Nice.
If HG made it, I don't really want to know what it is, caller, because it's probably not nice, and we need to be nice.
Uh-oh. I've lost my stream.
Oh yeah. Oh, for goodness sake.
Here we go. Oh, God. Japheth's pissed. They're just
What's
getting
happened?
way. Oh, man. We're just allowing them. Look at this.
They're just slicing through our midfield, aren't they? Like it's nothing.
Yeah. I feel like we sort of maybe we're seeing now why Nuno plays with 3 defensive midfielders, just because.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think we need to do that with Dyer and Sanchez, or Sanchez and Romero starting.
Good point. I hope that Romero is as good as everyone. You know what I mean? I think it might take him a while to get up to speed, and I hope everyone doesn't like get on his back too much. He comes in with a lot of hype, and that can be good or bad for a player, you know.
Caller, this is Tanguy we're talking about. He's probably dead now. Like he's just played his first 80 minutes of football this season. A super sticker from the caller as well. Thank you very much for. It feels weird saying it to you, but thank you very much for your support. Into the cheese room.
Come on, 9 minutes to go. Plus stoppage time.
Oh, nice. Oh, do you know what Brian is?
Oh my God. That was so close.
Oh. Brian.
I thought that was just going to get bungled into the goal by somebody there. Goal even.
Skip, you naughty sausage. I can confirm the score is 2-2. At least we've scored more than one goal.
Yeah, see, I said it earlier.
It's been much better to watch than
Yellow for who?
Caller, you are mean. Mean. Brian Hill with the yellow.
I can see that not being called, but I get it though.
I said Skip is a silly sausage. Have you not heard that before, Colin? Silly sausage.
No, that's a new one for me for sure. See, I got to brush up. As long as COVID doesn't, halt international travel again, I'll be coming to your lovely country right after Christmas. It'll be my second visit, and I'm really excited. So I need to learn. You're going to have to teach me all of these cool things to say so that I fit in,
Yeah, you've got to have the lingo down.
Definitely. I also got to watch out for. I ran into a bad crowd on accident last time I was there.
Honestly, they're just... That was good from Jaffet. Nice. Come on, get the ball.
Why did we just give them the ball right back there? I don't understand what the hell that even was.
Why didn't he pass the ball?
He just stood there. Whew. Like, well, that replay didn't show it. That was the most peculiar thing. Like, I don't even understand.
I
A
don't
big
know
misunderstanding. No one played the ball.
The pass was on. I don't know why he didn't just pass it. What is he doing? He's had a good game as well. He needs to chill out. Doherty has played well, but he needs to not do things like that because that's what lets him down ultimately.
Sort of the same thing that always would let Aurier down.
Mm-hmm. Well, Aurier was giving away free kicks and penalties.
In that free kicks in that one corner where we would always concede from.
It's
terrible. End of the match, free kick from that. I guess it'd be the opponent's left-hand corner.
Honestly.
Boom, goal.
Come on, Tottenham. Goal kick.
Got a bad feeling.
Substitution for Rennes. They have a J Martin coming on and a Santa Maria coming off. God knows who they are, but that's what's happening.
I met some people in the comments now.
Yeah, someone in the comments might know who them players are, but I ain't got a bloody clue. They play for Rennes, and that is the extent of my knowledge.
I'm in pain watching this right now.
Come on, Tottenham. Do your thing. Oh, that was a lovely pass from Dele. Hill just couldn't control it.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, come on, get tight to him. Honestly. Yes, Galini, tell them. They are honestly embarrassing. Look, what are they doing? What are they doing? What the actual... Honestly. I think this is a bit harsh. I think he's actually played quite well. He's been all right today. He's not been bad at all.
Yeah, I just threw something up in the private chat.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Oh, man. Emerson's cool. He's really endearing himself to me in this match.
Emerson's done well. He's getting absolutely battered as a result of that.
Mm-hmm. But he's like sticking up for himself, but not, getting like baited into like a fight or anything. I don't know. He's really carried himself well this match.
He's looking good.
We should have a decent amount of extra time.
Looks they keep hacking our players down.
Yeah.
Come on, Tottenham.
So the South American boys are supposed to be back the day
Saturday.
after tomorrow. Okay, yeah.
And they'll be able to play against Chelsea.
I hope we don't see Romero go straight into the starting lineup.
I think it probably will happen.
You don't think it'll be Dyer and Sanchez?
I think Dyer's still injured.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well then, fair enough. The
So
fact that I think
the fact
Davinson
they
speaks
both
Spanish.
speak, yeah, they speak the same language. So
Yeah. Did Davinson go to Croatia with those guys?
yeah,
no?
he did. They've been training together for 10 days.
Okay,
So.
well then that's great. Never mind what I said then.
Come on, Tottenham. Oh, good idea. We're not playing with any pace, are we? Like, it's very pedestrian.
Yeah, I don't know if the boys aren't up for it or what the problem is really.
Well,
They
come
are
on.
doing
He
a good
was
job.
holding on to him there. Yeah, too right. Free kick. Jesus, can't do that.
The Ren, they're doing a good job of making sure that we can't really build up steam and get things going. You know what I mean, with all the tactical fouls. So I think that's part of why we look so slow. It's because, you know what I mean, we don't ever really have a chance to get things going.
Yeah, they're not leaving a lot of space, are they?
That too, yeah. Parking the bus for sure.
And then hitting us on the counter and doing a very good job of it with their pace.
Joe, so close. Yeah, they clearly had a game plan, and
but I'll take a draw.
Yeah,
away,
no, me too.
Away to this is the toughest game of the group for sure.
We've looked all right. 5 minutes of extra time.
They were in the Champions League last season. They're not bad, so.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So Matt in the comments talking about Kane being slow. I definitely notice that we play a lot differently with Kane leading the line than say like when we play with Sonny in the middle. We don't see as much like switching around, players swapping positions, and I think we're a little more predictable maybe with Kane. That's not to say that we're not better. I'm not going to go as far as to say like
too much
better,
on it.
but yeah, I know it's definitely different. Our attacks are a lot different depending on whether or not Kane's in the game.
Yeah, I think we play better against teams that have a lot of the ball without Kane in the team.
Agreed. Like
he slows the transitions down. Yeah, exactly. Prime example. Good work, Del boy. Come on, another throw in. Come on, Tottenham.
Faffing about.
Come on. Oh, for goodness sake. Press. Don't ask what's going on in Colin's house right now.
You heard all that? I tried to mute it at the perfect time, but my cat's crying. Trying to figure out what his problem is. I got a door closed.
That is a weird meow.
Yeah, my cat's what do you call him? He's a certain breed of cat, Maine Coon, and they have real squeaky, annoying meows.
Go on. Oh. Go on. Ah, too slow to it. Come on, Tottenham.
I would have taken a draw at the beginning, but it just sucks because I've seen, you know what I mean? Like we could have taken all the points.
We could have.
It was there for the taking.
Although the injuries to Lucas and Bergwijn have been a blow.
Absolutely. Huge. I hope that they're not out for any significant amount of time.
No, I really hope not. Come on, you Spurs. Get it out. Come on. Nice bit of defending from Jaffet there, I guess, to end the game. Full time.
I'm sad.
Well, what did you think of that?
It was definitely a lot more fun to watch than the match versus Palace. We had more to talk about. I mean, I wasn't there obviously for that watch along, but there was more to talk about, more to discuss. We looked a little more adventurous going forward. Definitely a lot more adventurous going forward before the injuries. Yeah, and as Happy Kid says, at least we did not lose. No, I mean it was I don't know, it was a really mixed bag. There was some stuff that was so great, you know. There were things that I loved. Obviously, Tanji, pretty much everything he did was sublime, and I think he showed that he deserves to be, you know, in the starting lineup for Premier League games. But of course, our defense wasn't great. Our midfield was just getting carved through over and over again, which we kind of predicted with the lineup. We didn't have a particularly strong midfield in that sense. Yeah, I don't know. It was a very mixed bag. I don't really know what to take from it. I still don't feel like we know our best 11. I don't know. Would you agree?
I think we know what our best 11 is. We just haven't seen that best 11 yet. I think. Oh, here he is. Look, here he is, coming to cause trouble. He keeps trying to add him. You keep trying to add yourself, and I'm removing you at the second. I'm trying to add you, and you're just letting yourself into my show. What are you doing?
Well, old habits die hard. Shan, that's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'm glad you're here, caller, because I have to take a phone call. That's hilarious, really quick. I didn't want to. I thought it'd be awkward if I left, but now you're here. I'll be right back, everyone.
No worries.
What did you make of that?
Well, so bearing in mind I had a few childcare things going on, so I didn't see it in any detail. But is Kane all right? I didn't see why he was subbed to.
I think it was precautionary, so he didn't get injured, because now we've got no forward players, and we're playing a right back at right wing. So
yeah, but he has played there before, I think, and he's a more of a wing back than a full back. Is Royale, so I don't think that's too much of an issue. I just think that they look like knocks to Moore and Bergwijn. I don't think they're going to be big issues. Well, I hope they're not going to be big issues, but they didn't look it. So we'll see how they turn out. I'm sure more doubts for the weekend. Do we know how long Son's out for yet? I've not seen any update from the club.
Apparently, he's really trying to get fit for Sunday, so we could still see him.
Okay, I think we will. If he's got any kind of chance at all, he's going to at least be on the bench, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think that defensively, you can't judge too much from that. So, firstly, Rennais are a decent side. They're not bad at all. They qualified for this competition. They're one of the better sides in France. I think they're about 6th, 7th, 8th in the league at the moment. After only a few games, you can see they've got some quality players. And I don't think a 2-2 draw is a disaster by any stretch of the imagination. I think that's all right.
Well, if it's shown us anything, it's shown us that we can score more than one goal in a game.
Absolutely. But, they weren't exactly the most brilliantly crafted goals ever, were they? Let's face it. I think, in all honesty, having Tanguy and Hill in the side, if you want to pick two real big positives, those would be my two positives, because I thought Hill looked really good. Why we didn't play him against the likes of Palace or Watford, I have no idea. But he's definitely got a big future. Absolutely, with the club, I think he'll be a really good player. I think Ndombele is what we knew he would be. Skillful. I thought his pressing was actually okay today. He wasn't very late. He wasn't lazy, and he did everything that he needed to do to hopefully convince Nuno that he deserves a shot in the team this weekend. Because I want to see him. He's the player that can make a difference. You play a double pivot. I don't want to see 3 DMs. I don't really want to see Dele, because Dele is not the player that suits that position. And Ndombele is the player that suits that position. He's the only player we've got who can break a press really well. So I just hope he's played into Nuno's plans. I suppose that's the big thing for me.
Yeah, I think Ndombele, would you go as far as to say Ndombele was potentially man of the match?
From what I saw, I didn't see a lot. I mean, clearly we're hurting from having all these players isolating. So when you look at the side and you go, well, Romero would have probably played, because he played in the first Europa playoff. Lo Celso probably would have played. Sanchez in the mix. I don't know what the update is on Dyer. I think Dyer will be fit for the weekend. From what I heard, he had a dead leg. So if you imagine Dyer and Sanchez are back for the weekend, or Dyer and Romero, I'm happy with that. I'd say I'd play Romero, to be perfectly honest. He's had a good rest, hasn't he? Romero and Sanchez I'd put in. I wouldn't even touch Dyer if he's anything like nowhere near fit. Fullbacks, Doherty. Oh, he's rough, isn't he? He's rough. He wasn't terrible that game.
He played well today.
Do you think
Except
so?
for that one.
When I tuned in, I wasn't impressed with him. But the bits I did see, I wasn't particularly impressed with him. I've got to be honest. I thought he was.
I think he was better trying to get forward.
That's when he's at his best.
He only really made one mistake. He only
really
made one mistake that I saw, which was where he just didn't pass the ball when they took it off him, which was a bit like, what were you doing? But I wouldn't say he stunk the place out. I think Davies was worse.
Davies, I don't know what's happened to him. He was solid a couple of years ago, but like he's never been the best. He's never been an elite level performer for me, but he's a decent squad player. But he just seems to have a lot of mistakes in his game right now, and obviously that's not something that we want anywhere near the first team. So I'm hoping we're not going to see him. Reguilon didn't play, did he? So I would imagine we'll see Reggie left back at the weekend. Whether you play, you've got to play Royale, really. I don't think you. Would you want to see Tanganga's obviously out? So would you want to see Doherty or Royale?
It depends on injuries, doesn't it? Because we could well see Doherty and Royale.
I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think in terms of fitness, they'll be fine. I hope, obviously.
Let's hope so, because I'd rather see. I like the look of. Do you know what? I wish Dyer weren't injured. Or to be fair, we probably could still play a back three. We could probably play a back three of Roden.
We're not going to play a back three.
I think we'd be better with a back three. Nuno,
I don't disagree. I think we would be better, but I think the problem is Nuno, for whatever reason, is hell bent on playing 4-3-3 every match. The times where it's made sense for him to play 5, he hasn't, all 3 at the back, 5 or 3, whatever you want to call it. So I just think that in reality, it's highly unlikely that that he's going to do that. I think he'll play 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 attackers. I just hope we don't see a flipping Winks masterclass. I'm surprised Winks didn't get in the side tonight, to be honest.
Well, and Domble's back, isn't he?
Yeah, thank God. Anything to save me from that Harry Winks chat. Yeah. And then
Can
up
we
front,
just give a bit of love to it?
Go on.
Sorry, go on. You go.
No, I was just going to say, I think up front you'll see Son, Kane, and either Hill or Bergwijn or Lucas, depending on who's fit. So I don't actually think forward will be an issue. I think Royale will be at right back. I think he's been bought to be the first choice right back, and he needs to be persevered with given games. But that's my opinion. And then in the middle of the park, you're going to see Højbjerg, you're going to see Skip, and you're going to see potentially Ndombele, I think, or Dele.
I mean, Dele was rested, so that tells me he's going to start. Whether it's for Skip or Ndombele, he's starting, isn't he? He's been rested, so. Can I just say how much better we looked when Højbjerg came on? Just saying.
Well, we looked a lot tighter in the middle. That's what I would say. I don't think we looked better going forward, or but defensively he provides a platform, doesn't he? He's a good DM. What he isn't, which a lot of people were calling after the Denmark in the Euros, he ain't a box to box player. He ain't a player who's going to get in the final third and score goals. Yeah, I know he scored a goal tonight, but it was a tap in, wasn't it? He's not the type.
It was a good tap in. It was.
I heard your shriek in the north from here when Højbjerg scored. You were that excited.
It was not a tap.
It was like a poacher's finish, right? So not disastrous, but it's not exactly like a thunderbolt or he didn't do anything creative, and that's just reality. That's who he is. He's a good DM. The problem I have is we've got him in the side, we've got Skip in the side. Sometimes it's overkill. For Chelsea, it definitely won't be overkill. You can see what's going to happen Sunday. We're going to play exactly the same way we did against City. It's going to be really nervy. We're going to hold in really deep and try and counter. And the danger is we might get battered because I think they're a better side going forward than City, Chelsea this season. So we'll see.
This is why we need Romero to play.
I think he'll play. I think there's a very good chance Romero will play. If you look at it, he's had a lot of rest. Dyer's obviously injured. We know he outmarked Lukaku last year in Serie A. So there's no reason why he wouldn't play. What do you think of Dane Scarlett, by the way, today? And let us know in the comments if you're watching. What do you guys think of Scarlett? What did you think?
I mean, he was pretty anonymous, weren't he? He was trying to do the right things and getting into the right positions, but he was just getting out-muscled, which you can sort of understand. He's a kid.
I didn't think we looked. I mean, I was just looking at this comment here.
Yeah.
We looked better when Kane went off. I actually thought his movement was good up top. So yeah, he didn't produce much ultimately, but his actual movement and work rate was very good, which is promising because he is the only thing we've got after Kane and Son. He's the next line of attack, isn't he? Let's face it. So
Kane just makes it seem really slow, don't he?
Well, Kane's one of those players. He when he's playing well, it doesn't matter. When he's not scoring goals, then everything's analysed. And at the moment, he's not scoring goals, but he's having no service, and he's not dropping as deep as he was last season. I don't think so. We've got to get the ball to him, and that's why you need a Hill or you need a Tanguy, because otherwise you're talking about basically winning every match 1-0, 2-1. That's the reality of it. I thought that. I think that Kane is obviously one of the best strikers in the world, so you're going to put him in your team, but you've got to work out how to get the best out of him, and I don't think Nuno's worked that out yet.
Yeah. Interesting.
There you go.
Interesting. Well, we've got the Chelsea preview
Tomorrow night.
I'm sure
Tomorrow
we'll discuss
night, yeah.
all these things.
I'll tell you something else, Shan. We've launched. It's in the top. It's pinned at the top of the chat. We've launched our special little signature things next to the chat. So for $1.99 a month, you join the Cheeseroom chat channel, and you get a little icon next to your name that gets better the longer you maintain your membership. And shortly you're going to have emojis as well. I'm just wondering who the first person to sign up is going to be and get that bronze cockerel on a piece of cheese by their name in the chat. So interesting times ahead. The details are pinned to the top of this chat, I believe. I hope they are.
Oh.
If they're not, you have to scroll up.
I mean, we did read it out earlier.
Yeah.
I said I did say I'd requested Cheeseroom, like us, emojis of us, but you said that people were a bit creepy and weird, so
the thing is, I don't think anyone would be able to. Would anyone want an emoji of the caller or of Shan or of?
Oh, look, here we go.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
Paula, you still
See
in my
that?
Stop
What are you doing? What are you doing to me?
I'm the host here, right?
Max, congratulations. You are the first YouTube member. I'm not quite sure why that hasn't come up with a little Cheeseroom thing, but we'll get to the bottom of that and make sure it does next time you're in. So that's good. That's great. So these memberships are really good.
It highlights your comments as well, so you're
it
more
does,
likely to get your comments read out.
Absolutely. So it highlights your comments. You get a little badge next to your name, which is what that kind of like peace symbol is next to Max's name. That's going to change. We're going to have like little gradients of cheese. The longer you maintain a member, so there's like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and in addition to all of that, obviously you get priority. Your messages read out. Hey, Chris is in there as well. There we go. There's two. And you will get. We're working on some special emojis. So believe it or not, you'll be able to get like little emojis. I haven't quite. We're still working out exactly what they're going to be. My vision is I want a special emoji for people that are members of the chat, like Chris, like Max, and it'll be like baby Yoda, but baby Nuno. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a baby Nuno? Because he's kind of Jedi-ish, isn't he? You can imagine him in like Star Wars, can't you, with a robe on, Nuno, with his beard, looking all sullen. Works.
Baby Nuno. Is Baby Nuno going to have a beard? Because I feel like that's his trademark. So
Baby Nuno is obviously going to have a beard. That's his thing. I'm just trying to find a graphic designer to draw it first. So if you're a graphic designer and you're watching, then do let me know. I'm afraid Shan doesn't come part exchange with the deal, but we might get a little Shan emoji. You never know.
There we go. This is all you need. People will pay for that. I'm telling you, they'd pay for an emoji. Look, see, they'd pay for an emoji.
This is more like it. Yeah, Shan wants a baby Hoybier. Oh god, there you go.
Where is it? Yeah. I'd pay £2 a month for a baby Hoybier emoji.
Do you know what I mean? Well, it might be coming soon, Shan, so you'll have your opportunity. Don't worry about it. So yeah, thanks guys. 2 members sign up straight off the bat, so brilliant. Let's see how many we can get into tomorrow's chat. We're going to be covering off loads and loads of stuff, and the usual Friday night shenanigans. We haven't got Chelsea fans come on the show yet, though, have we? We haven't managed to find one. Because their club was only founded after sort of 2001 and that.
Have you been looking for Chelsea fans?
I've actually tapped up a couple and neither were interested.
Do I need to message them? Because this is usually how it works.
I mean, like, be polite if you do. We don't want another Andy. That's all I'm saying.
Andy had it coming.
He did have it coming. You're absolutely correct. So yeah, we're going to be covering the match preview for Chelsea on Sunday, which there's going to be a watch along for as well. So if you like this one, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Come back. And I think we've got a good crew on tomorrow as well. You're on there tomorrow, aren't you, Shan? You're with us.
I'm always there, aren't I? Oh, here he is, look.
Unbelievable. Wants a baby off Højbjerg.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
baby Højbjerg emoji would probably do it. It would do me. There we go. There we go. But yeah, obviously full time. Ren 2,
Okay, back.
Spurs 2, Colin's back. We're just talking about our new membership, Colin, where we're getting baby Højbjerg emojis.
Oh man,
our members, and we had 2 members sign up. So
what's the
who will
price
be
on
the
that?
third?
Just,
That's the
just
question.
just £3 a month.
£1.99, I think you find. £1.99. Not even £3. £1.99. Might be $3.
Man.
I don't know.
What is what all? And I missed it. What all do I get with my membership?
Well, that is a good question. So as Max has already signed up, if you see Max, you get a little icon next to your name that tells us in chat that you're a member. So you get priority comments read out, especially very busy when the room is busy. That is a big benefit. And your colour, your badge will evolve with time the longer you stay a member, which is lovely. And then in addition, as if that's not enough, we're going to have some custom emojis. So we were just talking about which emojis we'd like to see. And there's a lot of feeling in the room that people would like a baby Shan.
Hey, see, we got another
there you
one.
Go.
We need a baby Shan emoji. It's got to happen.
Do you know what I mean? It's got to. I'm sure we can do something.
Who's creating all these? Who's the creator behind all of the emojis and all of the art?
Well, we work with an elite field of graphic designers to produce that content. So,
hey, I was gonna
meaning I'll let you know.
you joke, but you guys' opening, I really like that. The Cheeseroom, the little opening sequence there. That's awesome. I used to be in broadcasting, like that was what I did before. I'm back in school now, but we did a lot of like TV and editing and stuff. But anyway, that looks great. So whoever made that, props.
There you go. Silent Dove Pictures, thank you very much for becoming a member. And the badges won't look like that. They will ultimately go from being a bronze cockerel on a piece of cheese to a platinum one over time. So it will evolve, just like the Cheeseroom is always evolving. So there you go. Guys, gotta say, thanks very much for coming on. I'm heading off. You two can stay and chat as long as you like, but or not. Because I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be previewing the Chelsea game. We might be able to find a Chelsea fan. We may not, but it'll be great. Anyway, Colin, thanks again for coming on and joining me for the watch along.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, absolutely.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks, Caller, for coming on and stealing my thunder.
No,
nice to meet you, Caller.
I would not steal your thunder ever. That is absolutely not what I'm doing. I'm just enhancing the offering, or dehancing it, probably. If I'm being really honest, probably dehancing it. So absolutely. So look, 9 p.m. tomorrow night, we're back and looking. We'll sort of do a quick review of this match, have some anecdotal stuff, and look forward to the weekend of football. Can't wait. I hate playing Chelsea. I really hate Chelsea. They're my least favourite team, I've got to say. Right, adios.
Come on,
guys.
you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Oh, what am I doing? Come on,
like me.